Hello and welcome to another fly tying tutorial with videos and fly fishing. Today I'm gonna tie a little nice fly for you. This fly. This is Gary Fontaine's Dancing Caddis. The man is a legend among trout fishers, fly fishers. So I'm trying to tie this fly. This is the Dancing Caddis, and I'm gonna tell you how and what to use in this pattern. And I start with using and telling you about this hook. The original pattern is made with a straight hook eye. I don't have that, so I use this kind of hook. I prefer a long shank hook. This is size 12 TMCO. That's what I had today. And further on, it's very simple, this fly. It's tied with a few materials. I have some kind of flashy dubbing. The Gary Fontaine, he uses some antron. I think that's the trick. It's a bit shine to it and very nice. And for the hackle, I use some bronze whiting saddle hackle in the right size. And I'm gonna use some Norwegian raw deer in the wing. It's a lot buoyancy in this. It's air filled, so it floats good. Well, I use some brown thread from Semperfly 8.0. You could use a smaller size if you want also, but that's what I had. And I'm gonna use some hair stacker. I know that Gary don't use that, but I like that. I don't think the trout mind, but I mind when I look at the fly in the box. Well, let's just start with this little fly then, and start with attaching my thread. You see, I put the hook upside down in the vise. The vise is a stunt for transformer, for those who might wonder what kind of vise I'm using. And I'm gonna start with putting on some dubbing. This is very sparse fly, so don't use too much dubbing, folks. Okay, just take on a little bit and wind back about there, just about right before the hook bend. And I'm gonna take a little more. You see, this body is not gonna be very thick or anything. You have to leave some space for the wing, and there are gonna be some hackle afterwards, so leave some space. And I take a little clump of this deer hair. It's Norwegian raw deer, very nice material. You have the same kind in US. I think it's called the mule deer or something. But I'm not so very familiar with the kind of deer you have in the States, but or elsewhere. In Norwegian you have this little deer called raw deer. Okay, I put it in stacker. Sorry about the camera, just about every video I snug the camera. Just put it in. Nice tappings, you see the tips are just aligned there, like that. And I like to measure out how long I want this fly to be, the wing to be, and I cut it just about my thumb finger and just squeeze down, and some nice wrappings around loose. and tighten up and use the thread to make it all like that. Maybe the wing is a bit too thick, but that's up to you. Now I'm gonna attach some saddle hackle with the shiny side towards you. Just peel out some the fibers on the end there. Okay, like that. Okay, just and I don't mind if the feather is pointing backwards or forwards or everything. That's not the important. Some nice wrappings here. You could use a hackle plier if you want, but this saddle hackle is so long that you can use your hands, fingers. You don't just get a firm grip on this thing. Snip it off and just try to take it back to make a fine, nice head. If you have a cauterizer or something, you can just take out the stray fibers. Okay, I didn't have, just for the moment I didn't have that, so just have to use my scissors. Now I'm gonna make some whip finish on the end here, like that. Snip it off. Yes, and just use my scissors to just try to use my bad eyesight to get rid of those stragglers. Just for the, this is just for the video. Frankly, I don't mind about it. Okay, now I'm gonna cut out these fibers on the underside. Just use my rotation on the vise just to place it upside down. Just cut off the underside of this hackle like that. Remember folks, this is a fishing fly. This fish produces a lot of attacks on this fly. Very nice. It's gonna, you see I have a little too big wing now, but that's up to you. You can use some smaller amount of wing, like this one. The purpose of this fly is that you can skate it on the upside and submerge a little bit. It will produce a lot of attacks, strikes. You see this hook point is hidden in the wing. This is a nice fly to have in your box. I will certainly have 10 pieces, 10 of this in my box. So I'm having a little new renew on my channel on YouTube, so I'm gonna try to separate all the flies I have there so it's easier to find. Okay, this was all I had for now. This is Gary LaFontaine's Dancing Caddis, brought to you by me, videos on fly fishing. Wish you all a good day, and subscribe to my channel, and see always the latest videos. Bye.